And good morning. Hello on this June 25th, 2019. Good morning. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter, running just a tad late, trying to get into the room and start the broadcast as far as unlocking the room. But we're here on Get Vocal. I'm on the Get Vocal mobile app. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank the Vocal team for providing this platform, as well as the mobile app here that I'm utilizing on my smartphone, Android. And I'm having a blast with it, as well as showing some people. Yesterday, I showed a gentleman there that I actually, yesterday's posting here on previous live stream that I have, that I did yesterday, was one of these individuals that that was talking in the audio portion of the Get Vocal live stream yesterday, and that was a shout out to my very good online friend Paul Omani. And that broadcast on here on Get Vocal yesterday was Business Jazz Podcast Season number 8 audio. And Paul Omani, along with his co-host there, Roger Overall, they do a podcast and they post it over there on SoundCloud, and it's called Business Jazz, where they try and make business a little more attractive, I guess you could say. It's a very good podcast. I've been following them for years. They're in their 8th season. I just stumbled across this particular audio and thought it would be a good idea. And I had an opportunity to show Paul Omani the Get Vocal platform here, and he was really impressed with it. So maybe we may be seeing him and Roger Overall on this platform. Maybe I can't say. He was pretty intrigued, but it's always worth showing. But like I said, I'm over there on Twitter as at Fireman Rich, as well as here on Get Vocal, where over there on Twitter, I tote myself as a social media enthusiast, social media observer. I'm no expert, not an expert on anything, okay? I just like playing around here on the internet, and Get Vocal gives me an opportunity to do just that. But we're here for some good news. But currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and it looks like we have a chance of morning showers where they're starting to move out of the area, but clouds early with peaks of sunshine expected. High of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, winds west 10 to 15 miles an hour. It was breezy out there just a little bit ago before I started broadcasting. Sun, let's see, rose this morning at 5:32 a.m. a couple hours ago. It's currently 07:49 a.m. right now. Sun will set at 8:46 p.m. later today. So today's topic, and I know I've talked about this before, but it's sort of, you could call it an update, a follow-up, because there was another article that came out to where there's 2 more U.S. states that have approved bans on the use of single-use plastic bags. The ones you get in the grocery stores, and they're pretty convenient, and you use them for trash bags at home and stuff. At least I do. They're not really all that biodegradable, and there's a big use for them. Here in New York State, it was this past April that our state legislator approved a ban, New York being the 3rd state behind California and Hawaii to ban the use of those in supermarkets and stores. In New York, it will take effect, was it March 1st? But we have 2 additional states that, 2 more U.S. states that have approved the bans on the use of single-use plastic bags. And on the very same day last week, the governor of Maine and Vermont both passed legislation to ban single-use plastic bags, making them the 4th and 5th U.S. states to do so. Governor Janet Mills signed LD 1532 on Monday, stating that A retail establishment may not provide a single-use carry-out bag to a customer at the point of sale or otherwise make single-use carry-out bags available to customers. The bill will apply to sales of single-use plastic bags in grocery stores, although supermarkets must charge 5 cents for recyclable paper bags or reusable plastic bags that can withstand at least 75 uses. Restaurants and however, are exempt from the fee. And I guess here in New York State, 2 cents is at 5 cents, if I have my notes correct here. Let's see, 2 cents will go to local governments and 3 cents to the state environmental protection plan. So, the single-use plastic bags provided in supermarkets and other stores have been banned, will be banned here in New York State next March 1st. And the same thing with the charge. So there's other states that are following the example of previous states. So there's 5 now. I imagine there will be a lot more. The ban also excludes single-use plastic bags that are used for special purposes, such as loose produce and food, live animal and insects sold in pet stores, and bags sold in packages containing multiple bags intended to contain garbage, pet waste, and yard waste. In order to give businesses enough time to adapt the law, the bill is set to go into full effect next Earth Day, April 22nd, 2020, where in New York State, it's going to be a little before that. It'll be a month before. It'll be March 1st. So I think that's interesting, using Earth Day next year. The ban is set to go in full effect in July 2020. Other U.S. cities and national businesses have passed similar legislation to ban single-use plastic bags, but these latest measures mean that Maine and Vermont have now joined California, New York, and Hawaii as the first U.S. states to approve ban on single-use plastic bags. And I guess they're becoming such a menace. There's numbers out there of the use of these type plastic bags, and they're through the roof. They're through the atmosphere, basically. Incidentally, I do have the morning coffee here. So I think that's a good follow-up, because and good news, because you know what the crap news is as far as that goes. But this here on Get Vocal, it gives me a chance to give you, here's some good news. And that's good news as far as taking part in cleaning up our environment in a little bit. I will be reposting this video over there on my YouTube channel as well as Instagram. And if you're watching this on the replay, be it Get Vocal, YouTube or Instagram, I thank you very much for YouTube and Get Vocal, or YouTube and Instagram. There'll be a link in the video description box to Get Vocal webpage, and I encourage you to check it out. It's a nice place. It's a lot of good content, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable here, folks. It's a nice place for at least me, to bring you a little bit of good news. So, and I thank the Get Vocal team for doing this. They're doing a rock solid job as far as providing this both on the web as well as the mobile app that's coming out. And it was a pleasure for me to show Mr. Paul Amani yesterday the platform. It's sort of like Zoom, I guess. We got talking about that, but it's, for me, I never really used Zoom, but it's like Blab from years back, but it's better than Blab because this mobile app is rock solid as far as what you can do with it. And it's another tool in the toolbox of playing in the sandbox of the internet. So, okay, folks, with that, I'm going to get my day started here. I'm on a day off today. Not sure what I'm going to do. Did all my stuff I had to do yesterday. So I got to try and keep busy throughout the day. And wherever you may be on this big blue marble, I hope you have a good day. And we'll see you in the next live broadcast here on Get Vocal sometime. It should be soon. But till then, you all have a good one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. And as always, peace. and enjoy the coffee.